Several years ago, a church in Alders Grove, BC, kept making the news. It was called Alders Grove SDA Church, and now I think it's Church in the Valley. But this church took off. It was pastored by Dr. David Jameson, who was my conference president when I was a student missionary in Newfoundland, and then became the pastor of this church. And he told me that they built their whole ministry, not around evangelistic prophecy meetings or street witnessing or handing out literature, not insulting any of those things, just saying they didn't go that route. They said, we want to make sure that our community knows that we are their friend, that we actually care about them. And so they started doing oil changes for single moms. They started doing extreme home makeovers for people who desperately needed help. This is an article that came out in 2019. Canadian church transforms homes and lives through acts of kindness. They said, we are just going to focus on actually being friends to our community. They outgrew their building very quickly. And when they had to build their new facility, this is what he told me, they said, we didn't really pay for much of anything. The community chipped in and bought us basically our new building. They contributed some, but they said, we had built so many friends, we become so valuable, so critical to the success of this community that the community actually helped fund the building of the church. That's powerful. Now, I know in anxious times, friendly feels safe, but we are so fractured, we need something more than friendliness.